Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. On Dow Jones, it's up 0.83%, Nasdaq going up 0.39%, S&P also going up more than 0.5%, and Russell also up on the day 0.42%. And here's 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500, and you can see right on top, energy leading the way, and that is not good for inflation. And then we got consumer cyclical, industrials, utilities, healthcare, technology, financial, consumer defensive, real estate, basic materials, and communication services all the way here on bottom. And what we got here on stock market map, we got Tesla down on the day 1.43%, Amazon going up 0.81%, Meta flat, Google kind of down on the day 0.38%, nothing big, and Apple going up 1.36%, Microsoft going up 0.98%, and Nvidia was down I think over $30 and then came right back, and now it's up on the day 1%. AMD took a beating today, down about 5%, and look at right here guys, industrials all in the green today, and then we got healthcare also going in the green, big names like UNH and Eli Lilly going up today, and also energy sector going up, XOM and Chevron both are up on the day. And I just want to give you guys heads up what's coming tomorrow. We do have FOMC, and that's going to cause lots of volatility in the market. And especially we do have Jay Powell coming out, and the press conference that is at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. So keep an eye on that going into tomorrow. On SPY ETF, it's up 0.56%. So manipulation at its best in this market right now, and that is what's happening guys. Now we saw a gap down here in this market this morning, nothing big, I think it was down like 0.5%. And why? And that is because of one name. Nvidia was down I think over $30. We saw the market pulling back right at opening, and just after maybe half an hour to an hour, market was back up, running on its feet, and again going back up to the upside. And you can see how well the support is holding right here. Previous all-time highs 510 so far holding. On this dip, this thing went back up, and again now today if you look at my screen, 510.29 rising 20-day moving average, not even touching it guys, went back up to 516 and now trading close to 516. And if you look at my screen, trading above all these moving averages right here, which is bullish going into tomorrow. Now usually when you see a rally before FOMC, it's not good for the market. So maybe I'm wrong, tomorrow we get to see more rallies to the upside, possibly all-time high again, 520 possible. But watch out, just because we got that rally today, it does not mean that market cannot pull back tomorrow. Critical level to watch on SPY ETF right here, 514, below that 510. 510 gives up, you're going to see instant drop down to 503, and at some point possibly down to even 500. Lower Bollinger Band sitting at almost 501, so that's gonna be a support to watch. And then this gap 497.37. But if this thing can hold right here, 514, you're going to see continuation to the upside all the way up to 520. On Triple Q, it's up 0.25%, and this was on top of my list today for my members to get in here at 433. Now if you got in today on Triple Q and you got some lotos, same day expiration here on Triple Q, 436 calls, well, went through the roof, you made a ton of money. Now unfortunately I was on AMD, I played AMD and made some money early in the morning and I was gone. And why? Because there is a bunch of chop here in this market. You can see just chopping back and forth after this big rally. It actually went nowhere. Later on from 12:30 to even closing, it actually went nowhere. So that is why I'm staying away from opening a lot of trades right now up until Jay Powell comes out and speaks tomorrow guys. So here on Triple Q, if you got in here, yes, you made money, support was holding. Now to the upside, it's holding above 438.41, and that's gonna be a support to watch, rising 20-day moving average, and below that 434, 432, 430, and then this gap 425.70. To the upside, triple Q can break and hold 440, then watch out for a move up to 445 and possibly up to this high 448.64 and then 450. I don't see 450 tomorrow unless J. Powell comes out and speaks really dovish. Then we could see that move all the way up to 450. On DIA, it's up 0.82%, and now into closing, it's holding above 389.26. I would say 390. That's gonna be a strong level to watch now that we got a close over 20-day moving average right here, which is sitting just above 389. So below that, you're going to see a drop down to 388 and then 384. And once we get under 384, you're going to see a lot more selling down to even 376. But as long as DIA can hold right here around 390, then watch out for continuation to the upside up to 393. And it's not gonna get too far. Even if this thing gets up to 393, you can see it's getting a Bollinger Band squeeze right here. Lower Bollinger Band sitting right here at 386 almost, and the upper one sitting under 393. So the range here is really small, and that is why I think very soon you're going to see a big move here on DIA. It could be to the upside, but also keep that in mind. This thing going up in a straight line, anytime we see some sort of a weakness right here in this market, we could see a correction easily on Dow Jones, and this thing can pull back really hard. On IWM, it's up 0.42%, so it's getting really interesting here in this market, where we got FOMC tomorrow, and this thing also rallied today. Not by much, but it's green on the day, and it's holding above 202. So we know that we're not getting a rate cut this month, and we might get one in June, but that is a coin flip, 50-50 chance. So I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. What's happening here? Because IWM cannot go up and run with rates being really high and not coming down. So here on IWM, 202, that would be a support to watch. 200, 198 for tomorrow. To the upside, it needs to get above 203.32, and then you're going to see a move up to 205, 208, and then even 210 up to 212. But so far for tomorrow, I would say watch out for a move up to possibly 205 to 206 right here, and that is it. I don't think this thing can push much higher unless we get something really good for rate cuts from J. Powell tomorrow. On TNX, it's down close to 1% and it's holding above 42.86, holding rising 5-day moving average right here into closing. So yes, we got a pullback, but nothing big. But look at this, guys. Low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and it might be looking for a new high, which is gonna be 43.70, and possibly above that level, you're going to see explosive move to the upside to close this gap on top just under 48. Now tomorrow on a pullback, you need to watch 42.86, and below that, watch out for a drop down to 42 to even 40.51 to this lower Bollinger Band on this daily chart. And it's kind of a red flag where this thing actually pulling back just before FOMC and market actually rallying back up to the upside. So watch out tomorrow. This thing can spike above 43.70. So the dollar going up 0.37%, and if you look at my screen, what do we got here, guys? So far, the dollar here breaking out. As long as dollar can stay above 103.58.2, 103, that is it. This is actually a breakout. Now that is just one day, which is today, this thing breaking out. We need more confirmation, and that can definitely come early as tomorrow, guys. So here on dollar, first support to watch 103.58, and then right here also we do have support 5-day moving average, which is at 103.45 and then 103. As long as dollar can stay above 103.58 and this breakout can hold on dollar, you're going to see a move all the way up to 104.48, and that's going to cause lots of trouble for this market. So on VIX, it's different day, but same story, getting crushed, down again 3.56%. And I said it before, and you can go back and watch all my videos, same thing. Above 15, look for a breakout. Below 15, nothing happening. Just watch for this to put down here at 13. And so far, looks like we actually got this pullback today. But this thing actually closing pretty much at the low of the day, which is at 13.82. So that is not bullish on VIX. Unless we get a spike tomorrow over 15, then watch out for a move all the way back up to 18 bucks and possibly even 20, which I don't think that's going to happen. 20 tomorrow. J. Powell will have to do something special for that, for this thing to spike back up to 20, guys. Watch $15 right here. That's a big resistance. Above 15, this thing can run. And below 15, nothing happening. It's dip buying time here in this market. And this thing can dump all the way down to 13 bucks again. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated.